Have you ever felt like your body simply stopped responding to training? At first, the results are visible and exciting, but over time, everything slows down. The same exercises, the same routine, and almost no progress. This is the point where many people give up, believing they've reached their limit. But the truth is that the human body constantly needs to be challenged. And I'm not talking about just lifting heavier weights without thinking. There's real science behind how to trigger different stimuli that force the muscles to grow again. This is how many athletes broke through barriers that once seemed impossible. The secret lies in using advanced techniques that not only increase intensity, but also awaken a new physiological response. Small adjustments that can transform an ordinary workout into something extremely effective, even for those who have been training for years. And to make applying these strategies easier, we've developed an exclusive guide, designed especially for those who have tried everything and still haven't seen the results they expected. But pay attention, this material will only be available for a limited time. First up is eccentric overloading, a game changer for sparking new muscle growth. If you've ever felt like your progress has stalled, or you're searching for a way to break through a stubborn plateau, this technique could be exactly what you need to reignite your gains and challenge your muscles in a whole new way. Every lift has two phases, the concentric phase where you lift the weight, and the eccentric phase, where you lower it back down. Think of the concentric as the up part of a bicep curl, and the eccentric as the down part. Both are important, but they stress your muscles in different ways. Most people focus on lifting, but the real growth happens during the lowering phase. That's when your muscles are lengthening under tension, which creates more microscopic tears, setting the stage for bigger, stronger muscles as they repair. Research shows you're actually stronger during the eccentric phase than the concentric. By emphasizing this phase, you can create more muscle damage, a key driver of hypertrophy. This means you can handle heavier loads on the way down, pushing your muscles beyond what they're used to. To apply this, use more weight on the eccentric than you can lift concentrically. For example, you might load the bar with a weight you couldn't press up by yourself, but you can control as you lower it. This overloads your muscles in a safe, targeted way. With a spotter, load the bar above your max, get help lifting it, then lower it slowly on your own. The spotter's job is to assist only on the way up, letting you take full control on the way down. This method is especially effective for exercises like bench press, squats, or even shoulder presses. Training solo, use 2 limbs up, 1 limb down on machines, or cheat the weight up and control the negative on the way down. Machines like leg extensions or leg curls are perfect for this, and you can also use a little momentum to get the weight up, then fight gravity as you lower it. This technique is taxing. Expect more soreness and longer recovery. Eccentric overloading creates more muscle damage than traditional training, so your body will need extra time to repair and adapt. Don't be surprised if you feel a deep, satisfying soreness the next day. Don't overdo it. Use it for 1 or 2 sets at the end of a workout for a stubborn muscle group. This keeps the stimulus high without overwhelming your recovery. It's a smart way to target lagging areas without risking injury or burnout. For example, finish chest day with 2 sets of slow, eccentric dumbbell presses. Focus on lowering the weights for a count of 4 to 6 seconds, really feeling the stretch and tension in your chest muscles. The key is quality. Fight gravity, control the weight, and focus on the target muscle stretching under load. Don't rush the negative. The slower and more controlled, the better the results. Try it on your last set of pull-ups. Jump to the top, then lower yourself as slowly as possible. This is a fantastic way to build strength if you're working toward your first full pull-up, or just want to add intensity to your back training. Eccentric overloading isn't something you need to do every session. Instead, treat it as a powerful tool in your arsenal, one that you bring out strategically to maximize growth and break through sticking points. Use eccentric overloading once every week or 2 for a specific body part. This gives your muscles time to recover and adapt while still providing the shock they need to grow. This targeted shock forces your muscles to adapt and grow stronger. Over time, you'll notice improved muscle definition, greater strength, and a renewed sense of progress in your training. Remember, it's about strategic use, not overuse. Too much eccentric overload can lead to excessive soreness or even injury, so always listen to your body and adjust as needed. Listen to your body, manage recovery, and watch as you break through plateaus. With smart, consistent application, eccentric overloading can be the secret weapon that transforms your physique and takes your strength to the next level. Next, let's talk about cluster sets, a powerful training technique that allows you to lift heavier weights for more total reps, while also improving your performance and technique. Cluster sets are a favorite among strength athletes and coaches because they help you push past sticking points and get more out of every set. Instead of performing all your reps in a single, continuous set, you break them up into smaller mini-sets or clusters with short, planned rests in between. This approach gives your muscles and nervous system a brief chance to recover, so you can maintain better form and output throughout the set. For example, let's say your program calls for 8 straight reps. With cluster sets, you might do 2 reps, rest 15 seconds, then repeat that sequence until you reach all 8 reps. This method is especially helpful when you're working with weights that are close to your max, or when you want to focus on explosive power. These short breaks, just long enough to catch your breath and reset, let you recover just enough to maintain power and form, so every rep is high quality. You'll notice you can keep your technique sharp, even as the set gets tough. Research shows that cluster sets help you maintain speed, strength, and bar velocity throughout your set, leading to more effective training volume and better results over time. This means you're not just doing more reps, you're doing better reps. Cluster sets are especially useful for big compound lifts like squats, bench press, and deadlifts. Exercises where maintaining perfect form and maximum power is crucial for both safety and progress. For building pure strength, try singles with 30 to 45 seconds rest between each rep. If your goal is muscle size, use clusters of 2 to 3 reps with 10 to 20 seconds rest. Adjust the rest periods based on your goals and how heavy you're lifting. Don't let the rests drag on. Keep them short and focused to maintain the cumulative fatigue that makes cluster sets so effective. Use a timer or stopwatch to stay on track and avoid losing intensity. Cluster sets are great for targeting fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are responsible for explosive strength and power. They also train your nervous system to handle heavy loads efficiently, making you stronger and more explosive over time. To break through a plateau, try swapping your normal top sets for cluster sets on a main lift. This change can shock your muscles and nervous system, helping you push past barriers that have been holding you back. For example, instead of doing 3 sets of 5 reps on the bench press, you could do 3 cluster sets of 2 plus 2 plus 2 reps, with 15 seconds rest between each mini-set. This structure lets you handle heavier weights for more total reps. By using cluster sets, you accumulate more high-quality reps with heavier weight, which is a key driver for new muscle growth and strength gains. You'll also find your confidence with heavy weights improves. Use cluster sets strategically in your training to break through strength barriers, force new adaptation, and take your performance to the next level. Give them a try and see how much more you can achieve. Our third technique is post-activation potentiation, or PAP, a powerful way to boost strength and explosiveness. PAP is a training method that taps into your body's natural ability to generate more force after a heavy lift. It's a favorite among elite athletes and strength coaches because it can unlock new levels of performance, especially when you need to be at your most explosive. The idea is simple but effective. You lift a heavy single rep to prime your nervous system, then immediately follow with lighter, explosive reps. This combination wakes up your fast-twitch muscle fibers, making your body more responsive and powerful for the next set. It's like flipping a switch that tells your muscles to fire harder and faster. After a heavy rep, your body is on high alert, recruiting more muscle fibers for the next set. This heightened state can last for several minutes, giving you a window to maximize your power output. You'll notice your muscles feel more awake, and you can move the lighter weight with greater speed and explosiveness. The most practical method is the 1-6 protocol. Do 1 heavy rep at 85 to 95% of your max, rest for 3, 5 minutes to recover, then perform 6 fast reps at 60 to 70% of your max. This rest period is crucial. It allows your nervous system to reset while keeping your muscles primed for action. PAP works best for big compound lifts like squats, bench press, and deadlifts, exercises that recruit multiple muscle groups and require maximum effort. These movements benefit the most from the increased neural drive and muscle fiber recruitment that PAP provides. PAP is most effective for experienced lifters with a solid strength base. If you're new to lifting, focus on building foundational strength first. But if you've been training for a while and want to break through a plateau, PAP can be a game changer. For example, if your bench max is 275 pounds, you do 1 rep at 255, rest, then 6 explosive reps at 185. This approach can also be applied to squats and deadlifts. Just adjust the weights accordingly. The key is to move the lighter weight as quickly and powerfully as possible. The heavy single creates mechanical tension and primes your nervous system, while the explosive set trains speed and power. This combination not only helps you lift heavier but also improves your athletic performance in sports that require quick, powerful movements. Use PAP for your first 1 or 2 working sets, then continue with your regular training routine. This ensures you get the benefits of potentiation without overtaxing your body. Don't overuse this method. It's demanding on your nervous system and can lead to fatigue if done too often. Listen to your body and prioritize recovery. Cycle PAP into your program for 4-6 weeks to break through a plateau, then rotate it out to allow your body to recover and adapt. Track your progress and notice how your strength and explosiveness improve over time. When used strategically, PAP can help you lift heavier, move faster, and accelerate your progress in the gym. It's a smart tool for experienced lifters looking to take their training to the next level. The fourth technique is blood flow restriction, or BFR training, a unique way to build muscle with light weights. BFR uses cuffs or wraps to partially restrict blood flow out of the muscle, creating a huge pump and intense metabolic stress. This triggers muscle growth even with weights as light as 20 to 30% of your max. BFR is perfect if you have joint pain, are recovering from injury, or want to add extra volume without heavy lifting. Wrap cuffs at the top of your arms or legs, snug but not painfully tight. The standard protocol: 1 set of 30 reps, then 3 sets of 15 reps with 30 seconds rest between sets. Keep the wraps on the whole time. Even with light weights, you'll hit deep fatigue and a massive pump. Research shows BFR can match the muscle gains of traditional heavy training. Use BFR as a finisher for arms or legs after your main lifts. Always use proper BFR cuffs, never makeshift bands or wraps. BFR is a safe, science-backed way to boost growth and manage training stress. Our final technique is staggered sets, a smart way to save time and boost your work capacity. Unlike supersets, staggered sets involve training a small, unrelated muscle during the rest period of a big lift. For example, after a heavy set of squats, do a set of calf raises or bicep curls during your rest. This nearly doubles your training efficiency without adding time. The key pair non-competing muscle groups. Don't combine exercises that tax the same joints or require the same recovery. Classic pairings include squats with calf raises or bench press with bicep curls. You can also pair antagonistic muscles like chest and back for a performance boost. Research shows this approach can maintain or even improve strength and power while cutting workout time. For example, after a set of bench press, rest 3 minutes. At the halfway point, do a set of curls, then finish your rest. Staggered sets are perfect for bringing up lagging muscles and increasing your overall training volume. Over time, this boosts your conditioning and ability to recover between sets. Use your rest periods wisely. Staggered sets make every minute count. There you have it. 5 advanced, science-backed techniques to break plateaus and spark new muscle growth. These are powerful tools, not everyday staples. Don't try to use them all at once. Pick one that fits your goals and cycle it in for 4-6 weeks. For example, use cluster sets on squats to push strength, or finish arm day with BFR for extra volume. Rotate these methods to keep your body adapting and growing. Want a fully personalized program with expert guidance? Check the link below for details. Thanks for watching. Now go crush your next workout. See you in the next video.